From Nigeria to land so bright, crossing borders feels so right. Cultures blend, no need to part. Kenya's charm has caught my heart. Tea in hand, the mountains sing, wild horizons, freedom's ring. The soil so deep, it tells its tale. Every corner, an unveiled trail.
Thank God for journey mercies, though. Yeah, and of course, everybody wants to know your first impression of a place when you arrive at that place. Trying as much as possible to develop myself in my storytelling, my quality of content, and so on and so forth. So if you want to know my first impression of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport when I arrived in Kenya, as well as knowing my first impression traveling from the airport down to where I was going to be residing, then this video is for you. Yes. I finally made up my mind to travel out of Dubai. This journey comes with a lot of challenges, starting from me making the decision, to me choosing where to go to, getting the papers to go, to booking the flights, to even changing the flight because I had to miss my flight. The guy just missed his flight. Who knows when I will come back? But Dubai has so far been a blessing. The last time I'm going to be using this taxi for now. My fare cost me 21 dirhams. And it's the last driver to drop me off. And for sure, guys, we'll be back here. Let me get down and take my things off, and we'll continue from here. Hello everyone, welcome to the Harry Experience once again. My name remains Harry Tigansa Jengina, and I am right here in Kenya. If you have clicked on this video, then you want to know what I'm doing here and how I am doing. For every traveler, they always make a first impression video, and for me, I couldn't make that video that particular time I traveled because my hands were full, I had so much luggage, and of course, I couldn't juggle the camera and my trolley at the same time. But the first impression of a particular place is that moment you arrive at that place.
Take Q307 departing for Nairobi. My name is Florence, your flight purser. On behalf of Kenya Airways, Sky Team Partners, Captain Kefa Kabiru, and the entire crew board, we'd like to take this opportunity to welcome our joining guests. Our estimated flight time to Nairobi has been given as 45 minutes, and we shall be cruising at an altitude of 32,000 feet above main sea level.
And for sure, I don't want you to miss that. Yes, I've traveled to some places and I have never done a first impression video, but this time around, I want to start doing those first impressions. I have also clips from my previous travels, and then definitely I'll be making those other videos and the first impressions I had when I traveled to those different locations. So, of course, what was my first impression of Kenya? For over 5 years, I have lived in Dubai and I have met with people who are Kenyan. I interacted with them and also met other African nationals. Then, I wanted to know more about my continent, and for sure in preparation of me traveling the rest of the world.
Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you. So, on that note, I prepared myself, hoping to travel. But this journey would have been like 3 years earlier. Fortunately or unfortunately, I couldn't make it then. Circumstance pushed me, and I had to make this decision at this moment. Yes, I have to go, though it was an emotional one for me, leaving the place that I have called home. But Arriving in Kenya, flying over Mombasa from the sky, I could actually tell that everything looks so beautiful. You know, people pay money from Africa to go to Dubai, to go to Thailand, to go to Malaysia, all in the quest of tourism, while we have a lot of it back here in Africa. But it is not their fault, it's because they don't value what they have in their own homes. As much as we're always traveling, there are also other people coming in.
Thank you.
Welcome.
To come and explore our continent. So for that, yes, I'll be visiting Mombasa, try to showcase the African continent to the rest of the world when I have my time. But for now, let's talk about my first impression.
Unapofungua kisanduku cha kuhifadhia mizigo, kwani zinaweza kuanguka na kujeruhi.
Arriving in a country, the first people you make contact with, which are basically either the customs and immigrations and generally security agents, determines how far you can actually think of.
Hello, welcome back to the motherland. Welcome back.
Arriving in Mombasa, that very day was really a life-changing moment for me because I had a different perception, and on getting to the airport, I could actually tell that these people were entirely very unique people. Yes. The fact that they had a queue separately for people of determination was something unique, and also the names written in Swahili at the airport's counters was something that I really appreciated. Though the airport didn't look like what I have seen in Dubai, yeah, of course, you can't measure the two places, but certainly the services were worth it. I didn't waste time. That's the most important thing. Airport for too long, and I wasn't harassed for any reason. But then something struck me when I was asked if I had shoes, you know. But for me to be asked if I had shoes in my box, I didn't know that Kenya frowns at people bringing in so much quantity of shoes. Maybe, I don't know if they're expensive shoes or actually a brand of shoes that they don't like. But then I had to declare, yes, I had shoes. They checked me and I didn't have to do anything like bribery or anything. So for me, it was just absolutely what I expected and how I expected to be treated. One of the policemen stopped me to ask me where I was going, who I would be staying with, and how long I would be staying. But of course, it was just normal routine check, and there was nothing to worry about. Though I had to board again, so I had to check in my luggage again, which took me some time. But overall, the services in Mombasa were dope. I want to give a big shout out to the customs, the immigrations, and the policemen all working in Mombasa. I cut cap for all of them. If you did hear broken. B, yes. So I want to say a big shout out to all of you for being very professional in your job.
Thank you, Mombasa. So now we're back to the aircraft again. It's time to take another flight to Nairobi from Mombasa. I must commend the people of Kenya. Actually, I didn't see any form of corruption whatsoever. I don't know. I still have a long way to go, but so far so good. I've not seen any form of corruption. I've asked straightforward questions, I answered straightforward, and I don't think I've had any problems so far. The only thing is that the checking, man, you have to be screened and screened and screened. I know it's for their safety though. So I must commend them for that one. And I want to comment also the staffs of Kenyan Airline. So far, I had my luggage was more than necessary, but they were still able to help me to board. And I've been able to arrive Kenya.
We took off from Mombasa, which was actually, like I said, my first impression, but landing in Nairobi, hey, when I saw JKIA from the sky, it was, man, wow, this is also in Africa. It looks so beautiful. The numbers of planes I saw at the airport could actually tell you that this place is a busy place. I want to know, is like Kenya is the hub for other African airlines and other international airlines, like you're going to Sudan, Ethiopia, but I think some major East African countries have to do transit here in Kenya before they can fly to their countries. But by the way, that was the impression that I had arriving at the airport. For sure, after landing, we needed to get to our baggage claim, and we had to use a bus. In this bus, there were so many multinationals. This is to tell you that there are so many people coming into Kenya, and it must be hospitable. If not, nobody will come. or why I picked interest in the bus ride was the amount of foreigners that were in the bus. This tends to show you that there are a lot of foreigners trooping into Nairobi, and why they're trooping in, I might not know, because we all have different reasons. For me, I came for tourism and to explore, and also explore not only Kenya but the whole of East Africa. So I'm sure they also have their reasons for coming. But seeing the numbers of foreigners on that flight could tell you that there's a lot of foreigners trooping into Nairobi. It means they are either hospitable or there are opportunities that people want to come and explore here. But I know that it's a good place to be at. Yes, so, and some of them were even speaking Swahili, which was actually fascinating for me. The drive was beautiful. We passed through so many facilities within the airport, which actually spoke to me like, man, this airport is really massive. But of course, we got to baggage claim, and we had to wait for some time before our baggages could come. I watched a video about a particular guy who was showing how the baggage are delivered. It was quite funny. But of course, yes, that was the local terminal. I don't know if it's the same thing that happens at the international wing, but because I came through the local terminal, because it was a domestic flight between Mombasa and Nairobi, so it was just, obviously, it was just a local flight. So yes, we claimed our baggages and I was to head out. That is when I discovered that, man, these people actually drive on the right-hand side. Hey. The first thing I'm seeing here,
Oh, okay.
the people are driving on the other side.
Oh.
In my country, it's the other way around.
The other way around. Here we drive on the...
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The old way we used to drive in Nigeria. So yeah, they're living in the British age and the Japanese age, because they drive the same way like in Japan, South Africa, and also Britain, and now Kenya. Those are 4 countries that I now know they drive on this particular side of the road. It was quite strange for me, but then I got an offer from this old man who was willing to take me home using his airport taxi. Not yet, because I need to charge my phone. So
You want to take your phone?
yeah, first,
But
because
take it on my phone.
no,
Yeah.
because I can't negotiate with you when I don't know where I'm going. I have to know where I'm going first.
Mm-hmm.
I have to know where I'm going first, then I can.
Yes, you can go there, you change.
Okay.
Let me hold it.
Huh? Funny enough, the price wasn't smiling. He offered me to push my trolley, and because I'm a Nigerian, and of course we respect elderly people, I wouldn't let him push my trolley.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You help you.
No, don't worry, bro. Old man, you're older, so
Oh, no.
I'm still young. I'm still young. Hey. But then, that's his work. He wanted to do it. I didn't let him do it, but he helped me charge my phone, and then I was to take his ride. Funny enough, the price was really high for me. When he showed me the receipts, I'm a budget traveler. I love to travel on low budgets and to encourage people to travel on low budgets, so I couldn't take his taxi. And I told him, my reason is that I travel on a budget and I can't afford that price. But of course, in most countries when you go, people will just want to swindle you into agreeing to go maybe at a lesser price or maybe at the same price, and making you understand that this is just the price, you can't get it cheaper anywhere. But he was kind enough to introduce me to someone who would take me cheaper, and of course I had to go with that guy. I can put one on the seat. No, you flip it. We can put these 2 on the back seat, no problem. Just leave only that one and this one there. And I really want to appreciate this old man for being a nice man, and for showing me how sincere Kenyans can also be. Should I say that? Or if you have a different opinion, please leave it in the comment section. For me, this was my first impression, and I have to give it the way it is. The second guy actually helped me to load my things. And when I got into the car, I just realized there was this bunch of kids who have just come for an excursion. You run in your school? You're from which county?
Makueni County.
Makueni County. You do running? Very well. Who is the best runner in your school?
Huh?
Who is the best runner in your school?
He's not here.
He's not here. Oh, nice.
Yes, it sent me back memory lane, like when we used to go for excursions back then in school. And I was just imagining if these excursions we come for, we are actually given the opportunity to be like, this one was in an airport, like you can be in the cockpit, like you can be in the control tower and really do some few things. Even if it's, say, a simulator kind of thing, that these kids can actually embrace, like have this feel, you know. So this is what I was just thinking in my head. But these guys were nice, we spoke. Of course, there was a bit of a language barrier.
Who is the best runner in your school? Huh? Who is the best runner in your school?
Because I think most of the kids are taught in Swahili. And not like they don't understand English, but the fact that they are dominantly taught in Swahili, when you speak English to them, they just feel like kind of scared to kind of respond because they don't want to be judged or maybe, you know. So, but I try to encourage them to speak English though. And for sure, we had a good conversation and I have to leave. Yeah. So we took off and getting on the road, I just realized I don't even have money to pay for my cab. So I needed to change my money and this man had to show me where I could change it.
In Nairobi. So you're my first friend. So today I'm right here in Nairobi and you'll be telling me more about Nairobi, yeah? This is Jomo Kenyatta Airport. It's one of the biggest airports I've seen, I think, in Africa. Yeah, I think it's really a big airport. And I will still come back here to take a tour of the airport and compare it to the airport that we have in Dubai. So I'll definitely be coming back here because I have luggage. It's a beautiful one. Yeah, I'll change money. Okay. So I need to change my money and I can see traffic is being respected a bit here. The confusion for me is going to be too much.
But while going for this money change, drive was different. Having to see people drive on the opposite side, it was the first time ever in my life to see it. So I did baffle with it, but I was able to cross the road, because most times when I'm crossing, first of all, I'm looking at this side to expecting the cars to be coming this way while the cars are actually coming from this side. So if I'm not careful, and if you're traveling like me, you have to be careful to watch where the cars are actually coming from, because you might get hit by a moving car thinking you're in your own comfort zone where you know the cars are coming from.
Hello. Right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm asking for the exchange. Yeah.
Of course, Kenya will always surprise you. So when I got to where I was going to change my money after asking a few people, for sure, I was blown away, because here they just deal with government rates. You don't see these aboki people or these babas or these money exchangers. In fact, in my country, you can even see people selling real cash. Like naira is sold for naira, and you have to get less when you sell some certain amount of naira. So,
what's the rate?
Thanks.
Yeah? I wish I had M-Pesa, but I don't. How do I reach? I just came. How do I get it now? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. I'm just coming to your country. This is the first time here, so yeah.
Here it was just official rates, and I'm sure that has actually helped the stability of their currency. You can see that Kenyan currency is very strong against the dollar, compared to Nigeria, where the naira used to be better than more, even stronger than the dollar, and now is over almost 2,000 times. The dollar is almost 2,000 times the naira. Like I don't know the current exchange rate, but I know it's more than 1,000 naira, and even almost more than 1,500, like more than 1,500 nairas to $1, which is really massive. But then, yeah, it is what it is. So I was glad that everything changing of money in Kenya is official rates, which helps to stabilize their currency. So I I knew that some things really work here in this country. So heading there, I was asked if I had M-Pesa. I didn't have M-Pesa to receive the money, so I was given cash. But now I wanted to have the M-Pesa because anywhere I go, they talk about M-Pesa and I need to do the transaction. So I needed to get a SIM card, and that's why I went this way. And of course, when you arrive somewhere and there is a downpour, then you should know that you're blessed.
Being blessed with rain, man. This place is beautiful. And I'm blessed with rain. I'm just coming to this country and I'm blessed with rain. So, yeah, thank you.
Yes, I was blessed and the motherland actually received me. You know, there was a downpour, and in Africa, if there's a downpour, either is a funeral or is a birth or anything that is happening, celebration, whatever form, and there is a downpour, is actually a blessing. So for me, it was a blessing that I just arrived the motherland and there was a downpour, but having to walk to the international wing of this airport really also made my head go really big.
It's raining. Welcome home to Africa. Welcome home to Africa.
Man, the international wing is massive and you wouldn't believe it, but Kenya, hey, you guys have a very good airport. I haven't been inside the international wing, but for sure I'll do that while I'm still here. I've had some couple of friends come in from other countries, but I wasn't there to see them off or to get them at the airport. But definitely I'll try to make sure I try to visit the international wing of the airport. But for sure, yeah, Kenyans really made me proud, or Kenya made me proud to be African. Yes.
And this place is beautiful.
I got my SIM card, but there's something that I must say. You know, if you're traveling to a place, try to find out about how their system works, because I would have saved a lot of money. Almost $50 I would have saved if I already knew how to get internet and data in Kenya. I bought the SIM, but I had to buy 60 GB for a whopping 5,200 shillings, which I would have averted by just loading my M-Pesa with like just maybe 200 or 300 bucks, and I could buy internet per hour at 20 bucks per gigabyte. Yes, 1 gig goes for like 20 bucks, and they even have offers like you buy 1 gig and you can get another 1 gig free. That's 2 gig within an hour. Yes, they do have that, but I didn't know, so yes, of course, I paid the price.
Oh, this is the walkway. Hey. It says walkway. Avoid fines, so. Man, guys, I don't know what to expect in this Kenya, but I know it's going to be lit. Yeah, right here. Right here. This is your guy. Right here in Kenya. I've always dreamt of it. Right now I'm here. Let's see. This place is cool. From the airport though. Yep.
But for sure, for that aspect, next time I'm in another country, I already have ticked that. I wouldn't make such a mistake again. Yes, I wasted some time, so I had to apologize to Baba for taking so long to sort myself. And yeah, Nairobi is beautiful.
So thank you for watching the brief tour of Nairobi Airport. Yes, this is Jomo Kenyatta Airport, and it's so beautiful. I was able to sort a lot of problems even before I get into the city, starting from my SIM card, changing my money, and also getting a taxi.
I must say that. But we got there and we got talking with Baba, and he was very, very okay with me.
Your people, they keep me there. They are trying to do the SIM card. Sincerely, from my heart, I apologize.
You're charging your phone? Can I charge a little? Now I have network, I have WhatsApp, I can chat.
Having to drive me back to the city.
Look at this beauty of Nairobi. So beautiful, man.
Do you have cable for charging?
Yes, I have charging. But I have to look for it in the back. Yes, I'll look for it, don't worry.
Because I
I have. But let me finish. Yeah. Let me just make my clip about this beautiful country. Alright, so Papa is taking me home. Hey.
Yeah, Papa wants some money.
Papa wants some money. Even me, I want some money. I'm just coming. This is, at least I'm coming. You should welcome me. Hey, Papa, let me take you here. Let me take you there. You know. So this taxi, is it an airport taxi or just
Yeah, it's airport.
only airport taxi?
Official yellow taxi.
Okay. Officially no taxi. That's nice, but it's expensive.
That's why they were showing you the.
Yeah, I know it's very. That is very expensive.
Showing you the tariff from the company.
No. That's even in Dubai we have company tariff, but you know it cannot work. I need to shoot this video. Yes. So I found the best place to always put this thing on. This is Nairobi.
This is Nairobi airport side, airport area.
So apart from taxis, there are no buses that go to the airport.
Buses, we have them, but
take staff
they
to
are
the
not.
airport.
They are not very. They are not.
Also have like this in your country.
Yeah, hawkers.
Yeah. Hey, I was thinking only in my country. You also have them in the
Even here we do.
Oh. And they say you don't use your phone on this side of the ear.
Sorry?
That you should not use your phone on this side. On this side.
Oh. Because of the.
Because they will snatch it from you. Oh, this is beautiful.
You see the traffic I was telling you about.
Yeah. Where is this?
That's it's a hotel.
Old hotel.
It's an old hotel.
But it's not functional.
Currently not. No.
These are the beautiful things they live to die.
You come from which country?
Nigeria.
Oh, from Nigeria.
Yeah. First impression of Nairobi, I am in Abuja. Yeah. This is the first impression of it. The only difference is that we people are on the wrong drive.
Not alongside, but even.
Same. It just looks like I'm back home. Only it looks greener. It looks greener.
Huh?
It looks greener than my country.
Oh, greener.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Green. Yeah. Than some parts of my country.
So
Not all.
your country is a bit dry.
Yeah, some parts is dry.
Some parts are, okay.
Some parts is dry during some seasons, and then green during some seasons. It is green, busy, but your people are slow. Your people are very slow.
Slow in giving service.
Yeah.
It depends on, like that one,
Not only that,
where you are.
even Kenya airline when I went, you know the
Kenya Airlines.
yeah. It's,
No, these government.
you can overtake an army truck
Oh, of course.
with soldiers inside.
In your country, no.
You cannot.
Ah.
Hey, you overtake these people. If they are traveling at 10 kilometers per hour, you will travel at 10 kilometers per hour.
Of course, this man wanted to try something really funny with me. And what is that? How do you overtake a military car? Hey,
Kenyans, please leave a comment down in the comment section. I don't know. In my country, you can't do that. But in Kenya, I see people wearing camo, just like I'm wearing, and they're very comfortable. Even the military green camo, you can wear it. As long as it's not the Kenyan Army camouflage, nobody bothers to talk to you. So if you're in Kenya, just make sure you don't wear the one that belongs to the army right here. They used to say police, and I still see them with camo. So I'm still confused about which one is police, which one is army. But I have to be very careful the colors I wear of camo because I love camos.
I just want to see overtake army truck. Hey. So if I wear military uniform, you don't have any problem with that?
If you?
Can I wear the military uniform, the army uniform?
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Nah, well, according to the law, it's not allowed.
Okay.
Not allowed there.
But it depends on the type, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Overtake military uniform. Car. Bro, you see this rain? You see this rain?
Yeah.
They will make you swim inside this rain. Yes.
The army?
Yes. You will never overtake a military car anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I love this potatoes. Hey, chicken. It's chicken or bushmeat? This is not
we have
chicken.
got
Goat.
goat
Hey,
meat,
nyama choma.
Nyama choma.
Hey, yeah. Nyama.
Nyama choma.
Just like Nigeria. No, when I told my friends I'm coming.
But we have to
Okay.
top up fuel here.
Okay. When I told my friends I'm coming to Kenya, you know what they said? What are you going to go and do in Kenya? There's nothing in Kenya.
It's nothing to nothing to do in Kenya.
So does Kenya have fuel or do we import?
We import.
We import?
Yeah.
You don't have fuel?
No, we don't.
So how much is a liter of fuel in Kenya?
180
Kenyan shillings.
Kenyan shillings.
180 Kenyan shillings
Yeah,
for 1 liter of gas.
1 liter.
You mean it?
Yeah, that's what you see.
Usiandike hiyo. 108.
Uweke 1,000.
Anyway, for a country that does not produce oil, it's okay. Because we produce oil, and what we are paying is 4 drams. 4 drams is about 1,600. It's not even up to. We're paying about, in Nigeria, fuel is about 1,000. There's about, in Kenya, shillings should be 120 Kenyan shillings.
120.
Per liter. Approximately that. 120, 140. So those are some of the things that I can see that are still very okay here.
So?
1,000. Life is not cheap here. Life isn't cheap in Kenya.
Not cheap, not cheap.
Life is not cheap in Kenya. This is just like Nigeria. That's the driving, no? For me to drive this car, it's going to take some time. This is auto or manual? Auto.
It's auto.
And certainly, yes, we didn't overtake them, but for sure I was scared. Yes. In my country, you can't try that. And not only my country, the whole of West Africa, don't even try to play with the army because you would end up in soup. Yes. Nairobi, yes. It's just about 20 minutes drive from the suburb to the main city. Even if you're using a public transport and there is no traffic, yes, should be within that range of 25 to 30 minutes, at most 1 hour. But because you're using the public transport, there are different types, it could take you more than that. So overall, my first impression of Nairobi, because I took a taxi, was just awesome. I didn't have so many stoppages because I was in a cab. And yeah, I like to share my first impression of CBD Nairobi itself, Nairobi town, because I passed through the bypass and I'm sure you'll be willing to watch. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this channel. Thank you for always supporting me. Without you, I wouldn't have been where I am now. You have also inspired me to take the leap of faith, to travel and to share my own narrative about different places. And I'm sure this journey will be going so many places together and making this great content together.
Kenya is a beautiful place. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. The only thing I'm sure here is very difficult is making money is difficult.
Making money?
Yeah.
It's somehow difficult, a little bit difficult.
Because if not for airport taxi, you cannot take me for 50 grams for 2,000. Yeah. Hey, the army. So you can even overtake army in your country.
The army?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You can overtake them.
We can, yeah.
Overtake the army truck.
Of course.
Hey. You can overtake an army truck.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you try? Let me see. No, I just want to record it. Please. Can you try to?
This man wanted to kill me. You know, at a point he wanted to overtake a military vehicle. For me, wearing this alone, here it's comfortable. In Dubai it's comfortable. I wouldn't try to wear anything military in my home country. But in Nairobi, it is not even anything. Because he told me you could wear it as long as it's not the one for their own military here. It's okay for you to wear it. So, and he just didn't say it. Over a period of time, I've gone to the market. I've seen quite places where they are being sold. I've seen people wearing them on the streets. If I see those B-rolls, I could add them on top of this video for you so you can watch. It is allowed. And for sure, the people are law abiding in terms of using the uniform for anything illegal, because soldiers don't go out with it and intimidate people. Everybody sees you with it and sees it just like a normal piece of cloth. If I can wear it as my own piece of cloth and there's nothing wrong, I really appreciate it. Yes. So driving on the road, man, the roads in Nairobi are so beautiful. Guys, if you haven't been to this country, you'll wonder how they're able to do it. I know, like in my country, we have asphalt and we also have rocks, but in Nairobi, it is entirely different. So those are some of the impressions of Nairobi that I find very wonderful, that they have these excellent roads. Maybe Kenyans will not see the development that they have in this country because of the size of development. That size is so big, so they might not see it. But at the first instance, if you're coming to Nairobi for the first time, man, the roads will wow you. You'll be like, is this really in Africa? And of course, he needed to get fuel. And that is where I got to realize that the price of fuel here in Kenya is not really cheap compared to what we complain about in Nigeria. If you put it equivalent, a liter is almost about 2,000 naira for a liter. But for sure, they are not oil producing country. We are oil producing country. We should have it much cheaper. But aside that, yes, and it's readily available. I didn't see any queues for it. So I wonder how they're able to have this fuel here, while we who are oil producing country don't even have the fuel at all times. Yes. I haven't seen any refinery, so I don't know if they do have, but I'll definitely find out if they do have and then put it also on the video. Yes, I saw Nyama Choma. Man, a lot of Nyama Choma joints on the road. You know, for me coming from Dubai, I have missed these African goats, and knowing that in Kenya they sell Nyama Choma, so it has been one thing that I was going to go for as soon as I come. But because I was tired. The flight was over almost 12 hours from me arriving at the airport, having to take a flight to Mombasa and take another flight to Nairobi, and now from the airport all the way to the house. I couldn't afford to stop by, but I know for sure when I got home I was going to go out for it. And of course I'm going to be doing Nairobi street food, nyama choma and other things for you to watch on this channel. Yes guys, I really want to appreciate you for watching this far. Thank you so much for always being here. Thank you for the support that you give to me and to the channel. And of course, I was able to locate my destination after making some certain calls. And of course, Shiro is here to welcome me to Nairobi. Thank you so much, Shiro, for being there for me. And she has been a wonderful host all through the time that I have been here in Nairobi. If you're in your personal car, from the distance from here to Nairobi should not be more than 25 minutes. But if you're in a commercial car, you can spend as much as 2 hours, depending on the type of commercial car and the time of the day. But overall, we had a nice trip. Baba was able to take me to my destination. I got to find out the price of fuel over here in Kenya, which is some of the comparison I'll be doing. Even though Nigeria were producers of fuel, Kenyans are not, so the price of fuel definitely is higher in Kenya, but I did not see any long queues. And since I came, this is almost 3 months plus, I have not seen anybody complaining about, no, I need to buy gas, the price has gone up or has come down. Even though for the fact that I don't have a car, I might not know if it does fluctuate. But I know in Nigeria it's a common thing where I come from. In Dubai also, the prices fluctuate with the season and the kind of fuel also. They have different types of fuel, and you can also see reports online about price change up and down depending on the season. And not only for fuel, even for, I think, electricity, it also changes with the season. Yes. So that being said, overall Nairobi and Kenyan people are actually a vibe, very welcoming. And yeah, we drove all the way to the house. I'm not really in Nairobi city, but in a suburb very close to yes, that is what I said. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy my first impression arriving in Kenya. I have my first impression of Nairobi, and of course I'm going to be visiting Mombasa, and I will share my first impression of Mombasa itself, apart from just landing at the airport, which was not the whole of Mombasa. It was just a narrative about Mombasa at the airport. I'm sure you will stay subscribed because you want to watch that video. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and I hope to see you yet on another video where I'll be trying the $1 challenge, and of course I'll catch you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I remain Harry Tigansa Jingina for the Harry Experience, our road to 5K subscribers. Make sure you subscribe, like and share, and if there's anywhere you disagree with what I've said, I hope you leave it in the comment section. We'll meet there. Cheers and God bless you. Bye. The channel will be 4 years on the 6th of April, and I'm sure before then I'll be scheduling a live stream and I'll be showcasing so many videos that I have from Kenya. I still have videos from Dubai that I did, but I was still learning how to tell this story better than the way I used to do it. So I'm sure you will see the improvement from the quality, the context that I'm coming up with, and I'm sure you will stay subscribed to this channel. So until I see you on another video, make sure you subscribe, share this video with a friend so we can grow the community together, and also encourage me to keep creating. Thank you once more, and until I see you on another video, I remain Harry Tigansa Jingina for the Harry Experience. Cheers and God bless you. Bye. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.